Meanwhile, Andrea, the debate over who made this call for a curfew, it's taken another turn.
Yeah, that's right, Tom. The police commissioner here in Victoria, Shane Patton, he's been doing the rounds on radio this morning where he revealed that not only were police not actually consulted over a curfew, he claims that the idea was all the chief health officers. Now, this contradicts what was found out yesterday where Sutton said that he actually didn't make the call at all and the Premier said it was all up to him. Of course, we know to enforce rules like this, it all comes under the Public Health Act. It must be a directive of the chief health officer, so no doubt the Premier will be asked on that today. But meanwhile, the real economic costs to Melbourne from this coronavirus crisis also being revealed today by new modelling. It shows that this year Melbourne's economy will contract by 22%. It'll cost us $110 billion over the next 5 years. The Lord Mayor ramping up her calls for more support.
We have prioritised the health response all the way through this pandemic. We are looking for a balance of considerations of lives and livelihoods.
Now, these figures come from PricewaterhouseCoopers, also showing that they expect around 79,000 jobs will be shed from the city over the next 5 years, Tom.
Andrea, thank you. So Sally Capp still speaking, the Lord Mayor of Melbourne. She's also had a bit to say about whether or not the restrictions might be a bit of a tough path out. Let's listen in.
And feedback from many other authorities I think our team handled that in a very professional and sensitive way.
Last question. Do you think you're being strong enough, Sally?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do think we're taking the right approach here because for our city, we need the resources of a local, state and federal government combined effort to deliver good outcomes for this city. All of us need to be doing more, but the most important thing is that we are doing things together. And that is why we are doing this call out to state and federal government based on the hard data that has been released this morning, which shows that we've been disproportionately impacted and we need a proportionate response from state and federal governments working with us to actually deliver a swift and strong recovery. Go on. When I saw the forecasts, I immediately thought of the heartbreak that so many people are going through in the city of Melbourne at the moment. I spend a good part of my day making calls and taking calls from city business owners in particular, sharing stories of the devastation for them, but also the consequences for their team members